Hey folks, so today's video is going to be my unboxing of my Bookoutlet haul. This box is so heavy to the point that my postman, whatever, dropped it off in front of my door and I hurt my back picking it up. So we're doing like an official unboxing, like ready to cut this bitch open. First of all, I'm gonna take the packing thing off of it so you guys can't creep my house. So if you wanted to come hang out, not like I'm doing anything. Ugh. There's like a billion books in here. No, I think there's like 11. We'll see. Oh no, there's like more tape on the inside. Man, they really don't fuck around with this, do they? This away for safety. Alright. Holy moly, this box. Okay, so I opened it up. Paper. And more paper. Hey, there's books. I don't entirely remember what I ordered, but I know I ordered a lot of books. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's just grab one. Alright, so the first book I got is... I don't know what this is. Alright, so I picked up this book. This is called This Is Exactly Like You. It's a novel by Drew Perry. And this was on sale, and so it was like $2 or something. This is a story about a man who buys a house across from his wife. And they have an autistic son, and the wife is dating somebody, he's dating somebody. I don't know. It seemed interesting enough. I literally know nothing about this. I haven't even checked like Goodreads reviews for any of these books. Again, I ordered most of them based on the cover. But there is a couple books in here that I've heard about before. So yeah, it feels like brand new quality. This is my first Bookoutlet haul, by the way, and this feels like brand new quality, and this was $1.99. Right, so the next book I picked up is Mosquitoland, and this is one that I had actually heard of before, and I've seen sort of in and about chapters. I picked it up a couple times. This seems like a road trip kind of book, which I love road trips in general. I love reading about traveling and road trips. This one is, I think, about a girl who just sort of pieces out and hops on a Greyhound to find her real mother, and it just says like meeting a quirky cast of characters along the way. I just want to show you guys the inside of this book. It's so cool. Like, look at this guy. This guy is everything to me. Again, really good quality, nice hardback. I'm into it, Bookoutlet. So I also grabbed a soft cover of All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han, and I've heard good things about this. It's kind of a like lovey-dovey YA romancy kind of thing. It's about a character named Laura Jean, and she keeps love letters. It's just love letters for all the boys that she's loved, and eventually the letters kind of get out and sort of the aftermath that follows. I've heard a lot of good things about this book, and so I saw it for fairly cheap on Bookoutlet and I picked it up. So I'm excited to read that, because sometimes I love just reading like fluff. Oh, okay, this is probably why the box hurt my back. This is Illumini, which I actually read last month in June. I had a copy from the library, but I liked it so much I decided to get my own copy. This is the beautiful like hardcover edition that is stunning. Like, oh, it's so beautiful, stunning, and it has this beautiful like overlay on it. And I saw this on the website, and it was $9.99. This was the most expensive one out of the box, but I loved it so much that I had to get it myself. This book is sort of a like teenage sci-fi book. They're in space. The really cool thing about this book is the way that it's told. It's told almost like a case file, like a dossier. And there's some like really interesting characters in this. I loved this. I actually gave it 5 stars, and sci-fi is not normally my genre, but I'm really happy that I picked this up. So now I'm just happy that I have my own copy, because it's the most beautiful book, but it's also like a fucking brick. Like, it's huge. That's probably why that box weighed like 10 pounds. So the next book I picked up is None of the Above by I.W. Gregorio, and this is a book that I saw about a subject matter that I wanted to learn more about and read more about. It follows a girl who's in high school, and she discovers that she's intersex. It follows her sort of journey with that, but then it also gets leaked to her high school that she's intersex, and I think this is going to be really interesting, and I want to sort of read more diverse characters. I have to find out if that's sort of an own voices novel or not. I'm not too sure. I thought the subject matter was interesting enough off, so I picked that up. So this is another book that I picked up that was only $1.79, so it's super cheap. So this one is Chasing Jupiter by Rachel Coker. This is set in the 1960s, which is a sort of time period that I like to read about, and her younger brother is trying to get a rocket to go to Jupiter, and sort of talks about that. I really don't know anything about this. It's super tiny. It's only about 200 and some pages, 230 pages, so I'll speed through this really quickly, but it was only $1 something, so I decided to give it a go. The next book I picked up is a hardcover, and this is one that I heard suggested a little bit on BookTube, and I wanted to pick it up. It's called The Smell of Other People's Houses, and it received pretty good ratings from the couple of booktubers that I've watched. It's, again, just a short novel, so I'm feeling that I'll speed through this, but it's it talks about 4 different teenagers growing up, I believe in the 1970s in Alaska. I think it talks a lot about like helping each other out, and like from what I can tell, sort of like being in each other's houses and stuff, which I think is really neat. Just the name of it, like The Smell of Other People's Houses, for some reason that sort of like invokes like a personal thing in me that I'm like, oh yeah, I kind of know what that means, right? Yeah, so I'm really excited to read this, and again, it's just a small book, so I should be able to finish this pretty quickly. Very excited about this one. This is Starry Night by Isabel Gillies, and this again is just one that I picked up just because it sounded cute and had a nice cover. So this one, from what I can tell, is about a 15-year-old whose father is like an art exhibitor, and so they're at like a black tie event where like a great wind comes into the city and a boy comes into her life, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Did not have good ratings on Goodreads. I actually did kind of look this one up because I knew nothing about it, and it didn't have good ratings, but I bought it anyway. So I picked up this book, which is This Song Will Save Your Life by Leela Sales, and I've heard really good things about this. There is one booktuber whose name is like failing to come into my mind, that this is one of her favorite books, and this has to do with another teenage girl who gets into DJing, a guy in university who's a DJ, and so I know a little bit about that world, and so I'm kind of interested to see how this plays out. Other than that, I don't know too much about it, other than she's a teenage girl, she DJs. Alright, and then the last two ones are the ones that I'm most excited about. This is a hardcover. This is The Rest of Us Just Live Here by Patrick Ness. I'm currently reading quite a few books by Patrick Ness. His series, The Knife of Never Letting Go, I'm reading, and I really liked his writing style. And from what I can tell, they live in sort of like a world where everyone is a superhero, or everyone is like one of the chosen ones, and these are just the kids who are on the sidelines. And so I'm excited to see what that means. And it says on the inside, what if you aren't the chosen one, the one who's supposed to fight zombies, the soul-eating ghost, or whatever the heck this new thing is with the blue lights and the death? What if you're like Mikey, who just wants to graduate and go to prom and maybe finally work up the courage to ask Hannah out before someone goes and blows up the high school again? Like, it sounds really interesting and fun and kind of like whimsical, so I was really excited to get this, and super pumped. This is definitely going to be on my like next to read pretty soon because I'm stoked for this. And then lastly, I picked up a hardcover copy of The Nerdy and the Dirty by B.T. Gottfried, and I heard really funny things about this, and I heard that it's kind of like a sexy novel in a way, and basically the girl is like really sexually advanced and the boy is kind of nerdy, and they end up meeting together and having sexual relations of sorts. I just thought it might be fun to kind of like read about that, because I am kind of like a sexually open female, and so I like to read about other sexually empowering females as well. So I picked this up, and I'm hoping that it's really good. I don't know too much more about that, but I mean, that's basically what it is, and it's also like the most beautiful novel. Like, oh, it's stunning. So yeah, that is the 11 books that I hauled from Bookoutlet, and I'm super excited to read. Picked up 11 books for I think $54, which is after tax and stuff, and got free shipping to Canada. Hell yeah. Barely anything ever has free shipping anymore, so I can appreciate that. Bookoutlet basically is free shipping to Canada over $45, which is like nothing, because you can go on there and like pick a bajillion books. I already have a wish list set up for my next order, which is kind of sad. So these are the books that I got from Bookoutlet, and I do hope you guys enjoy this. Let me know in the comments down below if you have read any of these books, if you suggest anything, what I should read first, so on and so forth. And yeah, hope everyone's doing good, and until my next video, I'll talk to all you soon.